Ain't that a nice gift? No, because this is an emulator. You can't get out unless you kill someone. My mind and body were completely entwined by those words. Fear and anxiety seeped into me, spreading until they had taken complete control. I could feel the room's intense atmosphere pressing down menacingly upon my shoulders. It was all I could do to bear the weight of it. Chapter 1. Kill free or live hard. I have no idea what that thing on the bottom says. End everyday life. That ominous air was shattered by the blunt force of her words. So what are you gonna do now? Were you just gonna stand here staring at each other? The harsh bite of her words was directed at everyone in the room. That makes sense. I mean, like, in that situation, someone has to snap everyone back to reality. Because, like, if everyone's gonna panic, something bad is gonna happen real quick. Then, like a cold shower, those words yanks us back to reality. I probably should have read that before I said anything. Ah, yes, of course. There are times when we must push forward, no matter how frightening or uncomfortable the situation may be. How could I have forgotten something so fundamental? I'm deeply ashamed. Would someone be so kind as to hit me? I can't forgive myself. Hit me, I beg of you. That's an odd request. If you get enough energy to make all that goddamn noise, how about you move your buttocks instead? And what specifically is our quest, Master? We're gonna look for a way out of here. And while we're at it, let's find whoever's driving that weird teddy bear and beat the crap out of him. But first, shouldn't we check our electro IDs? I think it'd be best to look over the rules Monokuma mentioned before moving around too much. Ah yes, we wouldn't want our ignorance to invite another spectacle like the one we just witnessed. Sore loser. Then, let's do this. Makoto Naigi. I powered up my lecture ID, and the first thing that appeared was my name. Looks like Monokuma was telling the truth about that. From the menu displayed, the next I press a button labeled School Rules. Number 1. And there on the screen appeared a bullet point list of the regulation we expect to follow. Students are to live their lives together and exclusively within the academy indefinitely. Rule number 2. 10 a.m. to 7 a.m. is designated nighttime. Be aware that certain areas are off limits during this time. Number 3. Sleep is permitted in dorm rooms. Deliberate use of any other room will be treated as sleeping in class. Rule number 4. You may investigate Kibugamine Academy freely. No limitations have been placed on your actions. Number 5. Violence against the headmaster, Monokuma, is forbidden, as is the destruction of surveillance cameras. Number 6. The villain who kills one of his companions will graduate, provided his crime is not betrayed. Rule 7. Additional rules may be appended to this list if deemed necessary. Seems fair. I started to feel vertigo. I turned my head away from the screen. I glanced around the room and saw the same sullen expression on everyone's face. The heck is this? Like I'm gonna let myself be pushed around by some rules. Then why don't you just continue your merry way and pretend the rules don't exist? I personally am rather curious to know what penalty is for violating one. Probably being blown up by another bear. Or dying. Were he to do that, Master Mondo Oowada would have no extra lives remaining. This guy really is a heavy gamer. Take that. I was still twerped. My big bros used to get on my case about how a man keeps his promises even in death. So? That face looks like a brat. I still got promises I ain't done keeping. So there ain't a chance in hell I'm dying now. I can't understand, but either way, can we take that to mean you'll be following the rules then? Yeah, I guess so. Guys, I have a question. Rule number 6 here. What do you think it means? What was rule? Villain who kills one of his companions will be graduated, provided his crime is not betrayed. I mean the part that says provided his crime is not betrayed to the other students? Yeah, I was wondering about that too. If you want to graduate, you have to kill in such a way that nobody finds out it was you. What? Why? Don't concern yourself with the why. Just follow the rules you've been given. That's all you need to know. People who need their hands held to accomplish anything have no right to ask questions. What a jerk. Such poignant words. And the shipping began. You mean pointed? Anyway, anyway, enough of this stupid murder stuff. We know the rule. There's the text. We know the rules, so we can start looking around now. Where exactly are we? Is there any way out? Do we have provisions and supplies? There is a mountain of questions in need of answering. Hell yeah! Let's get the show on the road. I'm going alone. So blunt. Say, what? Is there something wrong with your head? Like, seriously, why would you do that? Someone in this room is probably plotting their way out of here. And you expect me to let any of you get anywhere near me. Wait, nobody here. You can't be so sure of that. Nor are you. Look at how scared you all were when Monokuma explained graduation. Or was it that something else? Again, snide jerk. I'm going to do what I want to do. Quit your complaining. You ain't going anywhere. Be gone. Oh god, Plankton. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? You are but one individual plankton drifting through a vast ocean. Try as you might, you're not but the tiniest, most inconsequential of existences. Technically, you can apply that to any human life on the planet right now. But that's more existentialism. You sounds like someone wants his teeth kicked in. Stop it, guys. Fighting isn't gonna solve anything. Well, aren't you a little sweet talker? You think you're some kind of teacher trying to preach at me? No, I just. Then shut your trap. You really have a short fuse. Bam. He hit me. And I flew. It was like a scene straight out of a cartoon. Without warning or foreshadowing, completely out of the blue, he hit me, and I flew. I guess I must have slipped my mind that kind of people I was dealing with. Super duper high schoolers, around whom my brand of common sense has no weight. Not a sliver of meaning. Of course, something ridiculous was going to happen. I guess it just slipped my mind. The consciousness slowly drifted away, and then vanished. We got punched in the head. When I woke up, I was... What? Where am I? Seem to be making a habit out of waking up in unfamiliar rooms. Anyway... Where exactly am I? You now have access to your lecture ID, which contains a variety of information. You can open your lecture ID by pressing the square button. From there, you can view your school rules or report cards, profiles of all the students. Some menus, like map and ammunition, are only accessible under certain circumstances. You can also save and load the game from the system menu. Additionally, you can press the select button for quick access to the game's backlog. Everything anyone says is recorded in the backlog should you ever need to reread something. Okay, let's investigate this room a little bit. That's a lot of stuff. The shower. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Huh? It won't open. I guess it's locked. The room key. It's got my name on the keychain, so I guess it makes it mine? No. Anyway, I'll be taking that. Why wouldn't it be yours? Lint roller. This is a lint roller. Cleaning's on me, it seems. It's a bed. It's a bed. It's a notepad. Came in the room, didn't it? A room with a lock, huh? Well, why wouldn't a room have a lock? There's a TV screen here. Ugh. Just utter disgust right there. Oops, wrong. It's a regular old trash can. No trapdoors or hidden compartments here. Coin! A sheet of paper has been stuck to the walls. It says, an important message from your headmaster, Monokuma. Room locks have been equipped with anti-picking mechanism. The lock keys are a bit of a pain to make, so please don't lose yours. Every room comes with a shower, but be aware the water is shut off during the night time. Only the showers in the girls' rooms are equipped with a lock. Sexism? Not really. Lastly, I've prepared a modest gift for each of you. A ladylike sewing kit for any female students, and a masculine tool set for any male students. The sewing kit includes a pressure point diagram. A single thrust is all it takes, ladies. For the men, I recommend a solid swing to the top of the head. Don't think, feel. Let's all have a killer time. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Can I get out of here yet? Okay, what else do I have to stare at? Security camera. Hey, just a camera. He won't do anything to you unless you break the rules. Can I get out of the room now? What haven't I stared at? Oh. A tool set! Brand new, the plastic seal appears unbroken. Well, either way, I'm going to use it now, so I'll put it back. I'm not going to use it now. I've got my bearings. I'm pretty sure this is... Again, a review of Rule 3. This is one of the bedrooms in the dormitory area. Someone probably carried me here after I lost consciousness. Thanks, Oowada or something like that? Well, that answers my first question now. What's everyone else doing? There's only one way to find out. Yes. Let's get out of here. Yes, sir. I stepped in a room to look for everyone else, and waiting for me on the other side of the door was a situation that you might see in an old manga. Thud. Yeep! The music got bouncy. Well, hello, pretty lady. Maizono. Sorry, are you okay? No, it was my fault. I'm so sorry. So a slightly embarrassed smile rose to her face as she slowly brought herself to her feet. Nagi's already popped with the ladies, I see. Are you sure you're alright, Maizono? You're not hurt, are you? You're being melodramatic. A little bump like that's no big deal. I may not look it, but I'm actually pretty tough. It's all that dancing around I do on stage. That's a relief. But more importantly, what about you, Nagi? Does it still hurt, where Oowada hit you? I said his name wrong earlier. Oh yeah, right. I got knocked out in front of everyone. Day one, and everyone already knows how much of a loser I am. Lovely. Nagi? I'm fine, it's nothing. That's good to hear. I was worried about you. Thanks. By the way, what brings you here, Maizono? I came to check up on you. What else do you think she came here to do? Check up? On me? Right here? The loser? Well, you see, if you're feeling better, I was wondering if you'd join me in the cafeteria. The cafeteria? After you got knocked, the rest of us decided to split up and look around. We thought we could cover more ground individually. Individually. And we agreed to meet up later and share what we found. It's almost time for that? Well, in that case, of course I'll go. Wonderful, I'll meet you there then. Whee! Oh yeah, how do you run again? Yeah, this button. No, this button. Yeah, running. Not that much faster. So this is the cafeteria. Glad to see it's well kept. But this isn't the time for that. We are still trapped here after all. Yeah, you're right. As far as I can tell, nobody else has arrived yet. So I guess we wait? You're right, we'll just have to wait. Whoa! You heard that? Of course, I'm an Esper. Same face as last time. Just kidding! I just had a feeling, that's all. Was that really just a feeling? Pardon the intro. Oh, tutorial again. React system. You're going to see a purple phrase like this one. Oh, you are perhaps already familiar with the React system. Unfortunately, I have to ask you to bear with me through the rest of this explanation. The purple phrases reappear, press the triangle button to react mode. Select a phrase and using the D-pad, then press the X button to require further information. By the way, Naigi. Yes. Where our introductions left off. We were interrupted back there. I still have something I want to ask you. She has a question for me. Oh my god, oh my god. I wonder what it could be. Again, I have to go through this. This is going to be very annoying. What is it? Are you by chance a sixer? Nekuro 6 Junior High, Class 2. Yeah, I was. I knew it! Bouncy music again, I love it. I went to Nekuro 6 too. I was in Class 4 though, did you know? How couldn't I? Even in middle school, she was a super duper famous. I couldn't possibly have not known her. Though the thing that surprised me most is that she remembers me. He's fanboying, I think. We weren't in the same class and we never really talked to each other. Is something the matter? I was just surprised. I didn't think you remembered me. Of course I remember you. We went to the same middle school, didn't we? But a ton of people went to our middle school. And there's nothing all that noteworthy about me. The most average of the average, ordinary to a cliche degree, a fan of most anything ranked number 1. Oh, you. What are you talking about? You're so silly, Naigi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. These are all Japanese names. Oh, the text again. What? How am I silly? She laughs at you. She let out a cheerful, girlish laugh. Her smile was mysteriously comforting. Well, considering a pretty girl is smiling at you from what you said. Any normal guy would feel great about that. I couldn't come up with any way to describe it other than amazing. That's an odd way to describe it. I'd say I just felt warm and fuzzy. It's so nice to find out that someone here I know. Somehow, just talking to you, Naigi, cheered me right up. You feel proud, Naigi, she wants it. You're wonderful. Nah. I'm nothing special compared to all you super duper high schoolers. But you're the one who cheered me up, gave me courage, not anyone else. Thanks, when you put it like that. Alright, as thanks for sharing your strength, I'll be your super duper high school sidekick. We need matching costumes. Huh, sidekick? I'll be your sidekick, Naigi. First, we'll need matching costumes, and a name. I'll think of one later. I'll do whatever I can to help, so let's make it out of here together. Hearing Mizuno say that makes me feel like I can do anything. Yeah. Which is all fine and well, but what's taking everyone so long? Actually, first of all, what time is it? There's a clock around here somewhere. The clock's over there! Let's see, the current time is... What? It's 7? At night? You were out for a really long time, Naigi. She isn't kidding. Without any windows, I really have any sense of time. If we're stuck like this forever, we'll probably go mad. I would too. I like seeing the outside. Everyone sure is taking their time, huh? They should be here soon. I hope. No sooner than she said so, the door of the cafeteria swung open.